in the building. Sunroom flow.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the MacCast. This is the second episode we're ever doing because the first episode we ever had was in like 2015, and we never did another podcast since.
And I wasn't here.
And Kyle wasn't here. Mary wasn't here. But Colin was here.
The original.
So, yeah, the original. I don't know how this is going to work every week because this is new to us. But I'm guessing that we're going to switch up people every once in a while. But you will probably see this whole group pretty often. So, welcome everybody.
Thank you.
If everybody wants to go around, we'll go this way.
Icebreakers.
Icebreakers.
I hated those in school. Your favorite color?
No, just say
Two
your name.
truths and one lie.
Mary.
All right. Oh, and say your preferred social media if you have one. I'll put it on screen too.
Oh,
Okay.
Twitter, Instagram. You
I
don't
don't
have a
got
Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah, you have an Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram. Mer with 3 R's, 9575.
All right.
What's up? I'm Kyle. You can follow me on Twitter at Calvidavelli.
Oh.
Go
I'm
ahead.
Colin. You can follow me on Twitter at NeonsPlays.
Yep. And just so you guys know, Kyle also has a YouTube channel. We've done a couple of videos together. So
Attempted to.
yeah, attempted to. His channel's in my links, so you can also find his channel there. But everybody else doesn't really do YouTube. So welcome to the podcast again, everybody. All right. So first question: we all graduated together. All of us graduated together. We went to a very lame high school. A very not fun high school.
Agreed.
So, I want to know what everybody's been doing since high school, and has it worked out the way you thought, or is it better, or is it worse? So, I'll start off. I haven't been doing much since high school.
As everyone is.
Yeah, I got a job. And that's about it.
It's real weird.
It's kind of weird. I don't like being an adult. No, like I spent the whole summer off. I got a job, and I've just been working all the time. I make YouTube videos a lot. Check out my YouTube channel if you're not watching it already. But I've just been making YouTube videos a lot and working, and to be honest, it's kind of how I expected. Like, I didn't really want to go to college, so yeah, that's how it is for me. I'm not big on school, and I think high school kind of ruined it for me. Like, that's the reason why I'm not big on it. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
I got no clue. I haven't done much either. I'm just with you every day.
You've done more than me though.
Really?
Yeah, you take online classes
Oh, yeah.
to do makeup.
Yeah. That's about it.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
But I mean,
That's something.
Yeah.
But
I
I
work
mean-
for like 2 hours once a weekend.
yeah.
Get 0 pay.
But so you have a job. That's a
Kind
thing.
of.
That's a thing. But you're going to school for makeup, and you're going to school for special effects makeup.
Yes.
Yeah. So, is it? Did
Haven't gotten to the special effects part yet, so
Yeah.
I can't tell you anything
I-
about that.
did you really want to go to college? Like go to an actual
No.
college, or did you just?
No, I was planning on it, and then no.
Yeah.
Decided against it.
I remember you
Good
kind of wanted to
choice.
go to Stick,
Yeah, screw that place.
and yeah,
Yeah, no
before.
one likes it. Everyone that went there, no one would recommend going there.
Yeah.
I was going to go there, and I was like, I'm good.
Yeah, has anybody else dropped out that you guys know of?
Like, who we went to school with?
Yeah.
Dude, I have no idea.
No
I know
idea.
Noah goes all the time. No Blaylock.
Oh. I
Nah,
thought he was going to HCC.
No, I think he's going to Stick.
Oh, okay.
I feel like the people either didn't go at all or just went and finished at least the first semester.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't really talk to anybody
Derek went, I think.
that we went to high school with, besides you guys.
Yeah, the only people I see all went to Stick, pretty much.
Yeah.
I see Austin Kinsley pretty often,
Yeah.
but he ain't going to
Austin's
college.
doing what we're doing. Yeah. Just bumming out.
Pretty much, just coming in.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. You've done a bit more than me. I just work all the time and make YouTube videos. You're actually going to school for something. So that's pretty good. How about you, Kyle? What you been doing?
So with me, I was like, senior year, I was like, okay, this summer I'm about to get all this stuff done. I'm gonna get like YouTube videos like every day. I'm gonna stream every night.
Daily vlog.
I'm gonna vlog. I'm gonna do all this shit. I'm gonna like work out finally, do all the good stuff. First day of summer comes, I'm like, you know what? I'll take a break. I'll just not do anything for like a week or two. I deserve it. Time kept going on. I kept doing shit. Nothing happened. Got a job. I work at the same place as you, just a different location, like same company.
Yeah.
And
we work a town away from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like.
And we do the same thing. You just have one extra job.
Yeah, one extra one. Yeah.
Yeah. But we're both cashiers and we're both baggers.
Yeah.
And then you also work in the freezer section.
Yeah. And then I wanted to take a year off of school. Like that was my initial choice, but my parents were like, or my mom was like really against that because she said if you don't go, then you never want to go back, which is true.
It's absolutely right. Fuck
so I went to Stick, a community college, and I went like halfway through it, and like I was like, I'm not gaining anything out of this. I didn't like my major. Like I was getting like 90s in all my classes, and I felt like I wasn't learning anything, so I dropped out. And then I'm taking a year off now, and then I think after this year, if my YouTube plans and streaming doesn't go as it's supposed to go, then it's not meant to be, and then I'll go back to school. But pretty much how I expected a life after high school to be.
Yeah, you didn't.
Yeah.
Didn't really like have any major plans besides like the YouTube stuff.
I mean, I was gonna go to like away to college, but like.
Yeah, didn't you want to go to like a bigger college?
Yeah, I was gonna go to like a big college like called RIT. It's like
was
5
that
hours
the one
ago.
where they give you like part of the tuition money?
Yeah, your last year there, they give you a job based on your major, and since I wanted to be a computer engineer, I would get like 40 grand or something like that.
I remember when we were doing computer classes together, you were like, I'm gonna get a job and get all the money right away, and I'm gonna drive home in a nice car. You were like, everybody else gonna set up their life, I'm gonna get a Porsche.
And now when I'm driving a Chevy with a different color fender.
Yeah. The windows half work, right?
Yeah, windows half work and everything.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah.
My car is like low key, gets rid of oil on me.
Really?
Yeah, it just disappears. I don't know what.
That's
happens
scary.
to-
The oil nose, dude.
Yeah, basically they like come out, they siphon my oil.
Bro, I swear to God, I swear to God, I think some girl at my work slashed one of my tires a while ago. Yeah, like just on this car topic and everything. Like
Oh
I
my
swear to
God.
God, it was her. I even said it to her. I was like, "Yo, you put a nail in my tire, didn't you?" And she just like smiled and walked away. I was like,
You're dead to me.
"I'm gonna smack you."
All the girls that work at Your Big Y are freaking crazy though.
They are crazy.
Yeah.
It's scary. That's why I left apartments.
Yeah.
Tried to get away.
Are you like fully switching to Frozen?
Nah,
No.
I work more in the front still.
All right. How about you, Colin? What you been doing?
I got a job, kinda.
Kind of.
It's real
How many
shitty.
days a week do you work?
Changes.
Changes.
Yeah, like this week I worked like 4.
Oh, that's pretty good. When you began, didn't you only work like one day?
Yeah, I worked like 1 day. Now I could like kind of have say in when I work. Like this one dude, Timmy, he's like an alcoholic who works there. And he'll be like drunk like from the night before. He's like, I can't come into work. And I'm like, alright, dude, free money for me.
Oh man.
And yeah.
Have you like? I think you wanted to go to Stick, right?
Yeah, I was gonna go to Stick. But like I was like almost done with the whole process and everything, and then I was like, oh wait, I hate doing work in any shape or form.
Yeah.
Why would I go to school? So I didn't.
How did your mom take that? Because your
Oh,
mom's
not
like,
well.
yeah.
Very.
I know your mom
On a
pretty
scale
well.
of like 1 to 10, she was like a 13.
I know
Like-
your mom pretty well, and she has like really high
Standards,
expectations
yeah.
for you that like you don't have
I
for
don't want to
yourself.
fulfill.
Yeah. You're like,
She was
I'd rather not."
Yeah.
I feel like a few years after high school, that's like the buffer years, and you're allowed to have
Like chill.
yeah,
Yeah.
like yeah. So it's like some people like might watching this be like, oh, you guys all work at like minimum wage grocery stores 2 days a week, but it's kind of like it's normal for like after school and you're like just want to break and everything.
Jokes.
Yeah.
Minimum wage.
Yeah, yours is
joke.
under the table, so you
Yeah.
don't even make minimum wage.
No.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I don't know.
Oh, man.
I'm 19.
Yeah, it's like if you think about it, like
Yeah,
people like
I'm
you
18
graduated
still,
from high
so-
school, you should be like
Yeah, we're
Ready
not.
to go.
I'm
We're-
19 still.
We're
like-
not even 20 yet, so
Yeah.
it's like we don't have anything figured out. to
Yeah.
be
You're only
honest.
18.
Yeah, you're only
Yeah, I'm
18.
18,
You're
so-
18. I didn't even in high school. Like I didn't know what I wanted to do
Yeah, I mean,
at all.
I just
had
wanted
like
to
a
get out of
few
high school.
ideas.
I
Yeah.
just said what I wanted to do based on what my parents and family wanted to hear.
True. Fair.
So like I would like they'd be like, oh, what do you want to do? I'll be like, I'll tell like one family member I'll be a lawyer, and then like they'll walk away. The next one will be like, oh, computer engineer, brain surgeon. Depending on who it is, I'll tell them like what they want to hear.
Yeah. I don't know, like I had a lot of different plans. I don't know about you guys, but I had probably like 7 different plans. And none of them were actually anything I really wanted to do.
Yeah.
Except for what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing that I actually want to do. I mean, working all the time at like a minimum wage job isn't great, and it's not part of what I wanted to do, but like I get to focus on YouTube a lot. We get to make this podcast and everything.
It's a stepping stones.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a start to something. And I
Yeah.
mean, I put up a new video today, and in the beginning of the video, one of the things that I said was like, my goal in 2016 was to get 100 subs, and New Year's Eve, like before noon, I got 100 subs.
It's
So
great.
Wow, right on time.
I kind of feel like
Yeah.
like maybe life is pushing me that way. I don't know.
I've got 100 subs. I'm moving out, Mom.
Yeah.
YouTube
Bye,
money.
Mom. I don't know. Like I'm doing everything that I wanted to do, but in a way, it's just the start of everything that I wanted to do. So I eventually like, if YouTube could be the job, that would be great.
Yeah.
True.
You know,
That's a dream.
Yeah, that's my dream. And like before, I always wanted to go to college, and then as I got through high school, I was like, no, like
Video games.
yeah, video games. So, like my big thing was our classes didn't teach me anything. The people were terrible. The teachers, like, I don't know, they just had favorites and stuff, so it like didn't really depend on what you did. Like you had certain classes where you would do everything and get lower grades than a class where you did nothing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like school failed me. So that's why I didn't want to go to college. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Makes sense.
I don't know. So school failed me. You rather do online. You're
Yeah.
lazy, and you tried it. We're off to a great start, guys. This is gonna be the greatest podcast ever.
Episode 200.
Yeah,
We're finally
episode
going to be successful.
Oh my god.
Episode 200 finally hit 150 subscribers. Welcome
That's
back
so
to the
bad.
2 viewers.
Yeah, right.
Welcome back.
What's up, guys? It's nice to see you again, Bob. You've been commenting every single week. Don't worry, I'm looking at him. Nah, but like, I don't know. I feel like I have a chance at success, and everybody else does too. So
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Work hard for it.
exactly.
I feel like the only thing holding me back is myself. I
Yeah,
find myself
absolutely.
making up like excuses after excuses, you know,
Mhm.
like if I'm thinking about a video idea, I'm like, and it's like a Wednesday, I'll be like, oh, I'll make the video or Monday, and then like for the rest of the week, do a video every day, and like then I just like keep procrastinating.
I have like a small perfection issue. Like I'll go to make a video, I'll record it, I'll start editing it, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, what is this? Like, why did I do this?
You do that a
This
lot.
is not me. You know? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I guess I try to overdo it, and then sometimes I feel like I'm just not doing it enough.
Yeah,
You know? I mean, YouTube's at like a weird place too, though. So
yeah,
I want people to like me for me, but at the same time, I'm like kind of trying to reach out to a bigger audience than
Yeah.
just like who's gonna like me.
that's what I'm like with my videos and shit. Like every time I go to make a video, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just be myself. But if I'm be myself, like right now, most people that watch my videos are people I knew in high school or something like that, and I don't like feel comfortable like if
Yeah,
I don't
being
know, it's just
yourself because
weird,
it's like
yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
So I gotta be
you
like-
weren't yourself throughout
Yeah.
all of high school.
Yeah,
pretty much.
it's like-
That's so true.
I'm like in high school I was quiet and shit, but like if for real me I'm like a crazy like just
You're
weird
just comfortable. you know?
weirdo like
I think towards the end of high school, I started becoming myself.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
stopped giving a fuck.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Like, the whole beginning of high school, like, I don't know, I was just wild.
yeah
And just did whatever people wanted me to do.
yeah
Mhm.
We went to parties all the time. That was, like, our thing. Like, we just constantly partied. We did a lot of drugs.
That's just fast summer.
And we even hung out with people that, like, we didn't really like.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Towards the end of high school, I got, like, a lot quieter. Calm down. I'm an old man now.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, I try, like,
Yeah.
like, everyone's always like, yo, come out and party. And I'm like, I gotta be in bed by, like, 10:30, dude.
Did I say I was 19? I'm 90.
Yeah. Or
my thing with like the parties and shit, or like whenever someone would ask to hang out and shit, I would like make up an excuse just so I could play video games. Like
Yeah.
I was that kind of guy. I was that guy that was
I
like
feel like I'm
playing games all weekend and like everyone's out partying. And I'm just like
That used to be us.
I gotta beat this
Yeah.
level.
That
I
used
was
to
too
be us,
weird to
man.
get it.
We'd be
invited
like,
to
alright,
parties.
we'll go to this
No one
party.
wanted to talk
yeah,
to me.
we're like, alright, we'll go to this party till like 10. And then like, it'd be
Yeah.
like 8 o'clock. We'd be like, dude, let's go home and play Black Ops.
That would happen. We got weird over time though. Like it slowly shifted because earlier I think every time we went to parties, then it was like, all right, so like what are we doing?
Yeah.
And then we'd go home. And
Yeah.
then, you know, I think we got to like sophomore year. And then we'd go to parties, and we'd be like, "Yo, what time is it? 1 o'clock in the morning? That's great. Let's stay up till 5." Like,
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, high school, like, I changed a lot
Yeah, definitely.
for sure. I think we all did.
I don't know. For me, like I'm like finally getting over it now, but like from middle school to like junior year, I was always worried about what people think about me. So like that was
That's
a
fair.
major problem that
Yeah.
I always had. So like I would always like act a certain way or something like that.
I feel like everyone did that to an extent in high school.
For
or like
sure.
in school
I
in
think
general.
more so in middle
Middle
school,
school
like
for
you
me.
said,
Yeah.
because like middle school, we all cared a lot more.
Self-conscious.
Yeah, we were all way more self-conscious.
Yeah.
Like I think like you said, like everybody is, you
Yeah.
know. And then high school, we all start to slowly not give a fuck.
Yeah.
Very, very
See,
slowly.
for me, for middle school, I was so weird. I didn't think I started really caring until high school. I mean, I ran around the school
You're
with
a late
bowl.
bloomer.
I had a bucket of noodles and I was running around the school with it in middle school. Sliding on our bellies down the hallway.
Yeah, middle school was definitely like I was probably the craziest in middle school for some reason, but like in terms of like I don't give a shit like if I get yelled at like oh well or like
Mm-hmm.
shit like that, and then like high school came and I was like, you know what, I'm a little bitch.
Middle school was like, it was weird for me because when you all started middle school, I started it with you, but I was new.
Yeah.
I don't remember like
I remember.
I'm not gonna
remember-
lie.
I remember.
I remember.
I don't think I even knew your name till like
Like-
7th grade.
like yeah, it's like no, like I'm not gonna lie. I like no offense, like I didn't really know you until I came back to Munson after
Yeah.
high school, because like we never talked. I never said maybe I don't remember. Well, because I was a grade above for a little while, and then I stayed back. I don't know, like I don't remember.
Was that in?
Oh no, that was first grade. Never mind then.
Like,
I'm like yeah, like I don't remember. Like I have bad memory when it comes to like stuff
I remember
like that.
it was like 5th grade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I came to school in 5th grade, and the funny thing is, I think like when I came into school, you were one of the first people that like I kind of talked to, but we didn't talk.
We didn't talk much because
We
we,
didn't
dated
talk
for like 3 days and broke
Oh,
up because all we
yes.
said was hi to each other.
Yeah.
we
And,
were too
like-
awkward to talk to
Like
each
we
other.
didn't even start the relationship. Like Shaddai ran up to me and was like, "Mary likes you," and I was like, "That's cool."
What's that?
One of those.
I was like, I'm new.
You're like locked in. All
Yeah.
right.
I'm new in town. Yeah, so I mean, like, you were like the first person out of this table that, like, I kind of knew. And then I think you and I started being friends in like 6th grade.
Yeah.
But we weren't even in the same class.
No.
We just knew the same people.
Yeah.
So that's
It's called
why-
because of Xbox, dude. I'm
Yeah,
telling you. It's 100%
Xbox
'cause
also.
Xbox.
Well, I didn't have Xbox yet. I think
Yeah, you didn't have
I think
Xbox yet.
8th grade.
Yeah.
8th grade was like my Xbox like blooming, blossoming.
I got my I think it started for me in 7th grade, and then like Austin Kinsley was like, "Yo, come play Call of Duty with all of us," and I was like, "All right." And then I met all them kids, and then I brought you into the Xbox crew, kind of. I think.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Well, you were like friends with them and stuff, but like,
I was friends with a couple of them.
yeah.
Because I was friends with you.
And Gilly.
I was friends with Gilly, and I was friends with Keiko.
Yeah.
And Keiko was like the one kid that was always on Xbox.
Yeah.
Back
that's
then.
true.
And then we got to high school, and that changed, and I was always on Xbox. Like,
Yeah,
you could go
yeah,
on
I
at
was
7
always on
o'clock in the
Xbox.
morning, and I'd be
It's
on.
something.
You
Yeah.
could go on at like 5 in the morning, I'd be on.
Still are.
Like, 10
But
at-
on PlayStation
10 at night,
now.
I'd be on. Yeah. I was just always on, so, I mean,
Played so much Xbox. Dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
man.
Xbox was like our big thing.
Black
I just
Ops
think
2 I
about
played
that.
so much. I
Black
played
Ops
the
was-
most.
I feel like it was
Black Ops
MW2 for us and Black Ops 1.
I came in late, so like Black Ops 1 was my bigger game. I think
I love that game so much.
I think I had COD 4 when I first got gold. So I played COD 4 for a little. And then Matt Tolman.
Matt Tolman.
Matt-
Throwback.
Yeah, he sold me Modern Warfare 2, just the disc, not even the case or anything,
Oh, no.
for $10. And I was like, that's a deal. And I took that, played MW2, and I was like, I don't really care for this game. Why does everybody love it? And then, my dad brought me to GameStop. Bought me Black Ops 1 because that was the current Call of Duty. But none of our friends played it. None of our friends liked it. It was just you, me, Noah, and Gilly?
Yeah, that was like the first like Call of Duty game I had.
Yeah. We were the only ones that liked Black Ops
Yeah.
1. Everybody else hated it.
Everyone was
So-
like MW2, quick
Yeah.
scopes.
And when I played Black Ops 1, that was when, like, I was like, I need Call of Duty. Like, this
What?
is my fucking drug. Like,
What was before Black Ops 1? What, what did
World
it
of
go-
War? No, yeah, no, MW2.
Yeah, it was MW2. And
So
then,
MW2, Black Ops 1, MW3, Black Ops 2?
Okay, so it started out COD 4, World at War, MW2, Black Ops 1, MW3, Black Ops 2.
Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
I don't even think I started playing Call of Duty till MW3 then.
No, it wasn't Advanced Warfare. It was Ghost.
It was Ghost and then Advanced
Then
Warfare.
Advanced Warfare.
And then started doing the 3-year cycle.
Yeah. And now we know all the current ones.
Yeah.
The shit
I don't know,
that
man.
they call Call of Duty.
you
I'm playing games on a computer. That would never happen if Call of Duty was good.
sound like a grandpa. I'm playing games on the damn computer. I'm playing Minesweeper. It's better than this Call of Duty shit. Nah, man. I don't know. Like, yeah, in middle school, I think Call of Duty broke me through a lot from meeting people. But I had a tough time because when I came into middle school, everybody liked me in the town that I came from. I got here, nobody wanted to talk to me.
You were from Palmer, right?
That's because
Yes.
Munson
Oh, that
is
good
like,
old
if you don't
Palmer
play
stuff,
soccer
dude.
in Munson,
Yeah.
you're an outcast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
but, like,
less.
That's why
No, but
when you moved to the school, they made you fill out a form like, do you play soccer or not? Yes or no.
I'll get out of here.
Yeah, right. And then like I think I don't even remember who. Oh, I know who it was. It was one of the soccer players. Started telling people that like I was gay,
What?
and I was like I don't even talk to anybody. Like, how would anybody even know if I was?
Well, you don't talk to anyone, you must be.
Apparently, no. Yeah, like nobody would talk to me. I got a rumor spread that I was gay, and that lasted for a while. So that wasn't fun.
Dude,
so,
Owen Mastrioni still gave you shit about that.
Oh my
in
God.
like 11th grade. I'm like, dude, chill.
we were at a party, and he was still saying that.
I'm like, dude, how old are you?
we, were, We were at the party that I lost my virginity at, and he was
Yeah, and he's saying that.
Yeah. I like came out of the woods and everybody was like, yeah, Brendan's a man, and Owen's like, you're
like,
gay,
okay.
right? Like, no! Did you not see what just happened? It was weird. He'd probably still say it, to be honest.
Honestly.
That's Owen. He was a weirdo. Yeah. Alright, so there's something, I have a good question for everybody that I think will kind of determine who we are as people.
Oh no.
Oh god,
So-
I'm scared.
This is the question, and I'm going to start out with you.
Why? I'll go the other way.
Just go the
Yeah,
other way.
start out with Colin.
Oh,
So here's a question. When you were a kid, what was your absolute favorite kids channel and
Cartoon Network.
favorite show,
Identity.
and why?
Because it's great.
Because it's great. Is that the only reason?
Yep.
Yeah.
It does it for me, dude.
Any fond
Scratches
memories?
that itch. What?
Any fond memories like Plankton?
What do you mean, all of them?
All of them, yeah, right. I had like an Ed and Eddie toy that was like a.
I never
The
had
piece of
toys.
wood. The piece of wood. Your
Yeah,
mom
That,
was like,
like,
here's your...
I don't know, Batman
Here's
the
your
Animated Series
Christmas
was on
present.
Cartoon Network did that like for a bit, I think. I don't know. I
All of
used
the
to-
superheroes.
Teen
were-
Titans back in the day, great.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network, dude, without a doubt.
Network for sure. How about you, Kyle? We got Disney Channel. We got
Are we talking
Nickelodeon.
like young or like...
I don't know. I'd
It
say
could
like,
just be
I'd say
like-
like 8.
Yeah,
So, like,
yeah.
the-
Let's
the-
say like 7 or 8.
The
All right.
farthest
I
back I can remember is I was obsessed with Teletubbies.
Teletubbies.
Really?
You know
That's
that?
that's a while back.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I was
that's
too.
the
That was-
farthest back, yeah. I used to have like a big yellow Teletubby like stuff there that I would like
Yeah.
sleep with. And you think about it, it's kind of creepy now thinking about it, like having that. And after Teletubbies, a show that I always watched.
Yeah. Like,
I remember Sesame Street. That might be before Teletubbies.
Yeah, I think so. Don't think that far ahead though.
My mom would never let me watch like SpongeBob and Cartoon Network
Really?
like that. She
What?
like yeah,
You
like
don't
she
like
Rip.
she like didn't like stuff like that.
No, I kind of
think-
had that too. Like for some reason, my aunt, when I used to live with her in Springfield, she like wouldn't let me watch Rugrats for some reason.
That's
I'm like,
weird.
That's
Well, like
that show's
yeah.
about babies.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Because they have like every once in a while they have those one lines that you have
Yeah.
to be an adult
That-
now
yeah, that are
looking
just
at it,
adults
like,
to
the
understand.
Krusty
Yeah,
Krab
true.
in the bikini bottom, like
I watched the video and they had one Rugrats episode where it was like, what were the twins' names?
Phil and Lil.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Phil and Lil, and it was Tommy, and they all like got naked, and they were like, "Yo, what's between our legs?" Like that was basically the episode, and apparently it didn't really ever get aired too much.
remember Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Power
was
Rangers
pretty
was
good.
tight.
I don't know. Like,
Can we talk about Power Rangers like show quality though?
it was
Terrible.
really bad.
Absolutely.
Production
awful.
quality.
It's like
of,
a middle school play.
Yeah.
yeah, right.
Our
They
school-
cut people
Magic
up
School
and
Bus
sparks
play.
come out of their
Yeah.
bodies.
What?
And I didn't even realize like how much they basically classed people by the color
Yeah.
until high school, and people were running around and like, did you know that the Black Ranger was black? No, like I didn't even realize that because apparently all the Yellow Rangers are Asian.
Really?
Well,
All
most
the
of
pink
them.
ones are girls too.
Yeah, and the yellow ones are usually girls, but
Yeah.
not always.
Asian girls.
Usually Asian girls. Asian schoolgirls. I'm kidding. That would be an interesting show.
Let me
again.
guess. Let me guess. Whatever. What was the Power Ranger that was like the leader? Red or blue?
It was red and white.
Red and white. Oh.
Cause like
And
white
there's
was
green, too.
white was like the white knight basically. Like he'd
Okay.
just come out of
Yeah, he was way
nowhere in a
cooler.
random episode, have like way more armor than everybody else, and he'd be like, "What's up, bitches?" But I think usually red was like the main one.
Yeah.
It might have changed over shows though, because they've had like 50 Power Rangers.
Yeah,
so-
dude.
Yeah.
That show's been on since I think like 1990.
They try to bring it back
Haven't
every
seen
year
one.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Like this time
Movies.
better than ever.
How about you, babe?
I don't know. I watched little kids shows for
What
the
was,
longest time.
What was like your favorite channel? So like you have Disney Channel, you have Nickelodeon, you had Cartoon Network, and I would say those are like the big three. You're probably more of a Disney Channel kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I
I
got
feel
a
like
little
chicks
older.
are more Disney
I
Channel
just remember
kids,
what
usually.
The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
That
always
Yes.
watched
That was a banger.
That was a very
Zach
good
and Cody.
show.
Yeah, Disney Channel then probably. I didn't answer the
Yeah.
question.
I had such an obsession with that show that
Dude.
when they made a second
I was
version-
Zach.
Yeah, no. I dyed my hair blonde. at
Yeah.
8. No. But like when they had the second version of that show where it was on the cruise ship,
I love it.
that wasn't that good.
I
but
loved
I
it.
loved
Yeah.
it just
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I wanted to watch Zack and Cody. Yeah.
Hannah Montana. was
Hannah
my
Montana.
favorite. But
Hannah
that was like
Montana.
when we were in middle
Yeah.
school, though.
I watched
Yeah.
it. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
That's about right.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would work though.
Okay.
What's
'Cause,
the
like-
other one?
I mean, before
Drake
that, I
and
watched
Josh.
like,
Drake and
Yeah,
Josh is
Drake
tight.
and Josh was good for sure.
I ain't calling you a truther.
I don't know if you guys remember either. This is always kind of funny to me. In Drake and Josh, right around the time that show was big, Drake was like the bigger person of that show, like the star of
Yeah.
that show
Mhm.
around the time, and he was like
And
having
now
this
Josh
music
Peck,
career,
too.
Yeah.
and he had like all this stuff going
Now he's
on.
broke.
And it's like
Yeah.
years later, and now Josh Peck is like ripped and
Yeah.
in any movie you could think of. Like, I don't know. It was always funny to me about that.
Got a show. Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls
oh,
was
yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
That was a good show.
Yeah.
That was a very
Watched
good
that
show.
one a lot.
Yeah.
Dexter's Laboratory, stuff like that.
Yeah. I love Dexter's Laboratory. I thought I was Dexter because I had red hair.
He's just like running around the house at like the age of 8, like my laboratory.
Yeah. Well, I had red hair. I watched that show all the time, and I tried to do the accent, and I never could. Yeah.
I watched The Wiggles really late to the point that in middle school, I think it might have been 7th grade, I did a whole project about The Wiggles.
Oh
Really?
shit.
Yeah.
I was scared of the Wiggles.
I
thought
saw
about
The
it.
Wiggles in person.
When
Really?
I was
Yes.
little, I watched one episode of The Wiggles, just one, in front of my dad, right? And then ever since I had watched that episode when I was little, he fucking bought me everything of The Wiggles. I didn't even like care for that show that much. I was just like, oh, I guess this is kind of cool.
This is on, I guess.
Yeah,
Whatever.
he bought me the hot potato. He bought me the feather sword. He bought me everything Wiggles. And then Blue's Clues when I was a kid. My parents bought me
Blue's Clues.
everything
Mhm.
Blue's Clues.
Was that with the
the blue dog and Steve?
what was the one with the big red dog?
Clifford.
Yeah,
Clifford.
Clifford. Yeah, that show was pretty good.
I love Dragon Tales too.
Dragon
Tales. I
Tales.
watched that.
I watched Dragon Tales back in the day.
I didn't watch it much, but I did watch it.
It was when I was like younger.
I
Yeah,
watched
for sure.
Caillou every day.
Yeah, that was a banger.
See, that was
Yeah.
the weird thing to me because apparently that was a big thing. Like, apparently everybody had
No,
seen
Caillou was like the show.
Yeah.
think
Well,
it's
I had
bigger
never
now.
watched it when I
think
was
it's
little.
bigger now since it's like not running anymore. You know.
Yeah.
But don't they still play it on a certain channel?
I think
Yeah.
so.
I'd
so.
be surprised
Yeah.
if it didn't.
Yeah,
I
they just
used to
don't
watch
make
it
new
every day at
episodes.
lunch.
See, I had never ever watched Caillou when I was little. Like, I never saw an episode or anything. And then all this, like, when we were in high school, all this random Caillou stuff came up. Like, people were making rap songs about
Gangster
Caillou.
Caillou, whatever.
Yeah, right? And I was like, who the fuck is this? And then she explained Caillou to me, and she was like, oh, it's this little Canadian kid with a weird name. And I was like, what
Little
kind of show
Canadian
is
Kid
this?
with cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just, I never watched it, and it was a very weird concept to me, so I did not understand Caillou.
Yeah.
But when I was little, I think my favorite channel was probably Cartoon Network. My favorite show was probably Batman the Animated Series or anything superheroes because I just
Oh, yeah.
really liked superheroes.
Still do.
when I was
That's
a
the
kid.
weird thing. I was never into superheroes growing up until now. Like now, I'm getting into like the superhero movies and like the ones on Netflix that like the shows like
Yeah.
The Flash and stuff like that.
I think part of that though is, I mean, back in the day, it was like a little bit more nerdy and frowned upon.
Yeah. I
And
definitely
now
feel
it's
it.
like pop culture, like
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
loves superheroes, you know? So,
Yeah.
I mean, because like they have all the big movies now. Like Marvel is like a huge
Disney
huge
owns
movie
Marvel.
company. Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
and Star Wars.
yeah, they own everything now. Like, you're weird if you don't watch Star Wars. now.
Yeah.
You're a nerd if you don't watch it. That's the weird thing.
You don't know Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Yeah.
Get out
Who
of
the
here.
fuck are you?
I've watched
You casual.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like that's funny to me. But when I was little, I loved superheroes, and it helped out a lot now because
Yeah,
of all
'cause
the
now
big
you
shows
have,
and
like,
everything. And I'm like,
knowledge.
oh, I know this person and
Mhm.
that person. It's great because like if I watch a show with her, she doesn't know anybody, and then I'll just explain everything about them, like their whole backstory, everything.
They're
I'll give her the dirty
philosophy.
deeds. Yeah, I'll give her the dirty deeds. We almost did like a Green Arrow and Black Canary costume
That would've
for
been fun.
Halloween. We almost did that, and she wanted to do it like Black Canary off Arrow, that costume. And I showed her what the original Black Canary looked like, and she was like, "Ooh, she's kind of sexy."
Oh, no doubt.
But I
Yeah.
had to go trick or treating with my nieces and nephews.
Yeah,
so.
that didn't happen.
Yeah.
But I ended up being Nightwing with a Nightwing sweatshirt that I wear all the time now.
I had a Batgirl romper
Yeah.
onesie thing.
Yeah, it was cute though. It was
I
very-
dressed up in a
I was
Flash
freezing.
onesie.
Really?
Yeah.
Like this Halloween?
Yeah, this
Really?
yeah.
That's funny. Did you dress up?
No.
No.
We all went out, like me, Ashley Tar, like the whole gang. We had like a full packed car and just like went around to people's houses. And they were like,
awesome.
"You're old for this," and we're like, "Dude, it's like 12 at night."
Give me my fucking
Yeah,
Reese's.
give me the candy. Come on, don't be like that.
I had to work that day. I got my job like literally like a week before Halloween, and I had to work that day.
Mhm.
So it sucked. I couldn't do anything on Halloween. I basically like I went to your house, ate dinner, and fell asleep. Almost fell
Yeah.
asleep on your couch.
Yeah.
That was all I did on Halloween, and it kind of sucks too because I love Halloween. That's
That's a good holiday.
It is, yeah, for sure. All right, so because it's the beginning of 2017, I wanted to talk about some of our favorite things of 2016, and I figured we could start off with games. You know, just
Games.
any game. It has to be, like it could be PlayStation, it could be PC, it could be gosh darn Nintendo if you want it to be.
Like, came out in 2016, or you discovered it in 2016?
Came
for the
out
first
in
time?
2016.
Shit.
It could even be like a phone game or anything if like
I mean,
just your favorite game.
I wouldn't say favorite game, but Pokemon Go was pretty hype for like the first 24
Oh,
hours.
yeah.
I got good at that.
You did. You did. I would drive around and make her catch Pokemon.
Really, it was fun for me until I found out how to like hack it and like have a D-pad instead of like actually walking around. I could just like click the thing to walk
really?
my guy. Yeah.
I know a lot of people were doing like this thing where you could do it. You do it on your computer, and then you would just like run a program that kept relocating where you were.
Really.
Yeah, so you could be like different parts of the world and catch Pokemon. You'd be in like China. It was really weird. But
Yeah, I don't.
Pokemon Go for you, probably.
It's the only one I can remember. I
Only one you
like
can think of.
because like until this year, 2017, I've only ever played Call of Duty. It's the only game I buy every year.
That's true. You don't play
There's
shit.
a whole world out there.
Yeah, I don't play
You play
shit.
Call of Duty and NBA.
Yeah.
And I don't even
2K
think
is
you
pretty
play
fun, though.
NBA all the time. Doesn't your brother play?
Yeah, my brother. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you play.
Like yeah, for like the last 3 years, the only game I ever bought was Call of Duty.
Yeah. I mean, you bought Battlefield, but you played it like once or twice.
Battlefield. Yeah, that game's pretty good.
Yeah. You just
Big-
don't play it.
But yeah. You know Big Y, the Mountain Dew, like the 4-pack, if you buy, you get like 4 of those battle packs in Battlefield 1.
I thought that was Titanfall.
My Big Y.
I know
did
Mountain
that.
Dew does like a lot of stuff for Titanfall right now, and Monster does a lot of stuff for
Titanfall 2 is
Battlefield.
apparently
Is
super
it Monster?
What?
I hear Titanfall 2 is like fantastic. Apparently,
I heard that too, and I'm
there's
very,
like no one's playing it.
I'm very confused because you're right. Nobody's playing it. Like you go on YouTube, nobody's playing it. And I played the beta,
I
or
did
it was
too.
the alpha. It was the alpha tech test or whatever. I played it. I didn't like it. I hated it. And here's the thing. I love Titanfall 1. Everybody
I
else hated
loved
it.
it.
I fucking loved it. That was my shit.
Titanfall 1 was mad fun.
Yeah, exactly.
There just wasn't a lot to it.
Yeah, it was so fun. Titanfall 2 I didn't care for. And it was weird to me. I didn't know whether to get it or not. And I was leaning more towards not getting it, so I never did. I almost got it when they had a sale though.
I felt like Titanfall 2 was like was the same game as Titanfall 1, but with just more shit.
I'm wondering if there's like, I think I watched like one video. Like I had to look it up. I had to find somebody that actually was like a Titanfall YouTuber because there's nobody that is. There's like 2 of them.
Yeah.
That's it. So like I had to find like an actual Titanfall YouTuber, and I watched the video. It looks like there's a lot more personalization. which is
Yeah.
cool. I always like that in games.
There's like more like mechs and shit too.
Yeah. It seems like there's still not that many guns though.
There's like 5 for each class, I think.
Oh really?
Yeah,
That's
which I guess is
good.
pretty alright.
Yeah. I mean that's
That's like average.
that's like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
So I guess that's pretty good. What about you? What was your favorite
Oh
game?
man,
It can even be like a.
I have like
a
2, I
remake.
guess. Yeah, I
If
was
you
gonna say
want.
2. I have like, I was like super hyped for Dishonored 2, like this whole, like, since it was announced,
Uh-huh.
and I got it, and the game's like so hard, so
Really?
difficult, like, I can't even explain it to you. And they have like playthroughs of people playing it where like, they have like no HUD and no powers, and like the only way you can tell if you get detected is like with audio cues and stuff. It's crazy difficult. Like people are like speed running it, and then Skyrim remastered.
Yeah.
It's like as great as it was in 2011. So I've been wasting my life on that.
Do you have a favorite game? You don't play games a lot.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know.
Like I said though, it could be a phone game if you want. Did Crossy Road come out in 2016? No, it didn't.
No.
It didn't.
It's older.
Yeah.
What?
Crossy Road.
I think 14 maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's
might have been.
older. I have no clue.
Wait, were you saying that you played Inside?
She
Just
started.
today. It
She
just
Oh,
started today.
I was gonna say that's a pretty good game.
It
That'd be
scared
on
the
my
crap
list.
out of me.
I haven't started it yet. I buy
What is it?
games specifically. for
Inside.
that. It's Have you played Limbo? No, it's like an indie game.
It's fantastic.
Dude, The Last Guardian came out.
Limbo?
Yeah.
It's sick.
Is that what the game where you, like,
I've been watching
duck
playthroughs
under?
of it. It's so
Is it
good.
a PlayStation exclusive?
Yeah,
Is that the same thing or
only.
No.
Really?
Yep.
'Cause
I'm mad butthurt.
that's what it was looking like, and I was like, ooh, I don't know, because I've never played any of them. You always told me about like
yeah,
the
Shadow of
older
the Colossus
ones.
is so fucking good.
Yeah,
dude.
you told me about the older ones, and like you loved those games. So I was like thinking about giving it a chance, but I'm not
I'd play
sure.
it.
What about this as the same topic as a game you miss that you used to play a lot?
A game you
Oh,
miss.
man.
Yeah.
All right, what's a game you miss?
Super Mario Baseball on the Wii.
I never
True.
played that.
I love that game.
I never
Mario
played
Kart on the Wii.
Dude,
love
I
that.
didn't have a Wii.
Yeah, I never got a
I
Wii.
had-
I had Xbox 360 like the whole
I
time.
had a PlayStation 3 and an Xbox 360. I had every PlayStation, and then an Xbox.
Yeah,
360.
I went from
Ever
like,
have a DS? No.
Yeah,
I
have
did
one
for
right
a
here.
bit
Yeah.
actually. I think
I
Yeah, I
only
got
had
DS.
PlayStation.
I played Mario
I wanna
Kart.
play Sun
Every
and
single
Moon.
Mario Kart I played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the new
Yes.
Pokemon game.
I had
Looks
Wii,
good.
Nintendo, and we had
You had
up to the 3 for PlayStation.
Yeah,
1, 2,
you
and
did.
3. So
Yeah, you had.
yeah, just had no Xbox.
What's the oldest gaming thing you remember you owning?
Atari, dude.
You had an Atari?
Yeah, I still do.
Holy shit.
That's a Game Boy, the first
My
one.
mom kicks my ass at it.
And then
dude.
the second oldest is right here. Is a PlayStation 1.
The
Yeah.
oldest I have, I remember getting it still for my birthday. It was the first electronic I ever touched. It was the Game Boy that flipped open. It was like a little
Oh,
square.
Yeah,
It was a little square, flipped it up.
My first like big electronic that I ever remember was the DS, but it was before the light. It was like they had a
The
blue one.
thick ass one.
Yeah, the super thick ass one. And I got
With 2
Lego
Cs.
Star Wars 2 for that. It was amazing.
Lego Star Wars is
The
awesome.
funny thing is, Lego Star Wars 2, they never really had a Lego Star Wars 1 on the DS. So it didn't make sense to me.
Just having like a straight sequel.
Yeah, and then they had the complete saga, and it was basically like 2 and 1 combined.
I got a DS because my brother wanted to play Nintendogs.
That's
So
I
I got a
remember
DS
that
for
game.
Christmas.
I remember that
Nintendogs
game.
was sweeping the nation by storm when it came out.
Yeah, my cousins had it on their DSs. And
Game
I
of the
always
year,
had it.
2006.
all of my cousins had it too, and I
Yeah.
never had it.
He was like 25 at the time.
Yeah, yeah. Nintendo really did like infect people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Dude, you'd be like in 9th grade on the bus, and all you'd see is like 6th graders just like
Yeah,
playing DS,
right.
like going ham.
Yeah, that whole thing didn't even like die until recently.
Yeah.
And like now it's like you see some high schoolers play DS.
Yeah, it
We got
Dude,
on the
Sun,
whole kid
dude,
playing Mario
I don't know,
Kart
man.
together.
Sun and Moon came out, and that game is like actually selling super well. The new Pokemon game.
I heard that
It's like incredible
Yeah.
apparently. I don't know. I haven't played it though.
Apparently, like, they're adding a system too, so you can like buy both of them and then like store all of your Pokemon,
What's the new
so you
Nintendo
can
thing?
swap them to the games.
The new console.
I forget the name of it.
Oh man, what is it?
The NX, right?
No, well, that was like the.
That was
like
the project
Yeah,
name?
that was
I
the
got
project name.
Yeah, it's freaking cool looking.
Yeah,
though.
I'm hyped.
It looks
Dude, I
awesome.
can't wait to play
want
the new
one.
Legend of Zelda game on it. Oh man, that's gonna be mad fun.
See, I want like new ass Mario Kart.
True, Mario Kart 8 is super
Mario
fun.
Kart, like, all right, this is the one thing. So
Oh,
I never had.
Switch.
Yeah, the Switch.
Yeah. So I never had a Wii, but anytime I went over at anybody's house, they had a Wii.
Play
And they
Mario
had a
Kart, dude.
newer Mario Kart. I was like, holy shit, because I only ever played.
They're amazing.
Yeah,
right?
I
So
only
good.
ever
Mario
played the
Kart
Game
is
Boy
awesome.
version.
I had the wheels
Me
too for
too,
the
me
Wii,
too,
so it was so fun.
The Game Boy version, or I'm sorry, not the Game Boy version. The DS version is nothing compared to the Wii version. The Wii version is freaking awesome. I couldn't handle like the controller though.
Really?
So the one friend that I had that I played Wii with, he like gave me one of those like controllers you just plug in. It's like an old one.
I still remember that map. That's like that little circle, like the smallest one that's just like this, and like
Oh,
overlapping second place.
Yeah.
Or
isn't it,
Rainbow
like-
Road.
That one
Yeah.
killed me every time.
Rainbow Road was really hard.
Yeah, I got good at
I used to.
it at
That
one
was when
Yeah.
I first started
point.
raging.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first rage was when I probably like go off
First
a boost.
controller into the wall, dude.
Go off a boost and then off the side of the map.
That was MW3 for me, first Rage game.
Really?
And now I can play like old games that I used to love and be like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Completely hate it, you know? I
That's
don't
Call
know.
of Duty for me. Like, I'll go back and play Black Ops 1 on my Xbox One, and I'm just like, I'll be like, how is someone still hacking the Nova 6 glitch? How does that happen?
Yeah. I'll like, with the newer Call of Duties, I got a power save mode, a rage quit power save mode. Before I even get mad, I just shut it off. Like, I know I'm about to get angry, so I just shut it off.
I used to get
That's bad.
really, really mad at Guitar Hero on PlayStation 2.
Oh, I remember Guitar Hero.
Austin Kinsley
Rock
used to
Band
be
for
wicked
the
good at
Boy.
Guitar
Oh,
Hero.
he was fucking good. And he could play with, like, the normal controller,
Yeah.
too. He could do whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was crazy, man. Austin Kinsley's nuts. You get mad at Little Big playing with him.
Yeah. Game pisses me off sometimes.
What is that?
Little Big Planet. It's a PlayStation exclusive.
Hmm.
It's like it's a
like,
side
yeah, I'm
scroller.
pretty sure he's like the mascot, or for like, kinda.
Do you guys
Like on
remember-
PS3 he was.
Sorta, yeah.
I feel like they like pushed him real hard.
See, originally they had the original mascot was Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, on like PS1.
And then when they got to the PS3,
Didn't play
I
that
think it
really.
was Sackboy for like a little.
Yeah.
And then they were kind of like, we know that this person isn't cute,
And then
but
they were like, Nathan Drake.
Yeah, Nathan Drake is an adventurer. He's like a young Indiana
Video
Jones.
game Indiana Jones. Yeah.
Yeah. Take him, like. So I mean, I feel like they changed it again though. They kind of just change it all the time. Because now it's like Ellie. She like well,
And Joel. Yeah.
it was them. They're changing it again probably.
Now it's gonna be like Krusty Kratos.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? The trailers for
Oh
God
my
of War
god,
4.
that game looks so.
Oh my
fucking
god, it's like The
good.
Last of Us, but God of War.
It looks-
What's not to like?
It looks beautiful. It looks magnificent. Wonderful. It looks amazing.
You want to talk about like,
And his
favorite-
beard. Can we talk about his beard?
Yeah.
His
He,
beard is wonderful. I want to comb it. I want to brush it. Just touch it a little. You know?
He's still like-
Man, this is the
man, that's crazy.
beard.
I'm just thinking about it. That trailer's sick.
It is. I'm hoping that I get my hands on that.
I'd buy a PS4 for that game. And The Last
I
of Us 2. Are
did
you
buy a
kidding me?
PS4 for that.
The Last of Us 2 as well.
I bought a PlayStation 4 because my Xbox stopped working. That's the reason why.
It's a very
But
sudden decision.
I will admit, I don't regret it, and here's why. I used to be an only Call of Duty player. Ever since I've been on PlayStation, I've been playing so much more, and every single PlayStation exclusive game is
It's
amazing.
better.
There is no PlayStation only game that is bad that I can think of. I take that back. The new
I was gonna say, whoa.
The new Killzone wasn't great. It wasn't wonderful. The older one's amazing. The newest one's not great. I can't think of anything else though.
You want
Please.
to talk about like favorite movies of this year?
That's actually what I was. That was the next category. Your favorite movie of this year. It had to come out this year.
Oh shit, dude.
I'm gonna say probably either Creed for me.
Creed's super good.
Mhm.
Creed was
I
very
never
good.
saw that.
Yes.
That's a wicked
Did
good
you
movie.
did
Have
you
to
ever
see
watch like all of the Rocky movies? Like, were you big on the Rocky movies? Actually, the first
Yeah.
3. Did you
Yeah.
watch the first 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Apollo Creed's son. But here's the crazy
I
thing.
know.
Here's the crazy twist. All right. So it's a son that he had with a mistress. So this kid like doesn't have Apollo Creed's name. He's kind of like the bastard child of the
Yeah.
family.
It's the Jon Snow.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like a whole movie about like he's proving himself kinda, but also becoming like as great as his dad was.
Does he know that it's his dad?
Yeah, he does. But he like doesn't accept it for like the first half of the movie. He's like, my dad was never there for me,
Yeah.
but he was dead, so,
Yeah.
so he couldn't be. No offense, just throwing that out there. But yeah, I'm either gonna say Creed or, to be honest, I really really liked Rogue One.
Rogue One was,
And I'm not just
So
saying
cool.
that as a Star Wars fan.
dude, the Vader scene.
Oh
Oh,
my
my
God.
god, it's
Fucking
so
sick.
cool. Nut.
There is
Oh, it's
lava
so sick.
everywhere. He's force choking this motherfucker.
Dude, he's no, not that. The part at the end
Oh, you're
when he's
talking about
walking through the
Oh.
spaceship.
Yeah.
And he's just like,
yeah.
Mhm.
spoilers.
That part was very cool. He like goes through the door and then
Yeah,
It's
he
open and it's
force puts someone on the
Yeah.
ceiling and like cuts them in half.
yeah, he's like throwing a dude this way, chopping
Yeah.
this guy in half. It's like it's great.
Oh, man.
It's a wonderful movie.
Coolest scene ever.
And the way they did all the faces in that movie, young Princess Leia looked very nice.
You know, Tarkin's
Young-
all CGI
young-
in that movie.
Yeah. Well, all right. So here's what they did. They had a dude that looked as close as possible to
And
him,
then they just
and
put his
then
face
they
on
threw
it,
CGI
yeah.
on him because you have to. Apparently, you have to have somebody that like has a close enough facial structure
Mm-hmm.
to like match everything. But they did a great job. And the cool thing, I know a lot of people probably like didn't like this. I love the fact that there was almost like a small, slight old school film grain on everybody's like remastered face. Anybody that was in the old movies
Yeah.
and couldn't be in this movie, they had like all their recreated faces had like the old film style on them a little. It was very cool. I like that. How about you? What was your favorite movie this year?
I gotta go with Creed.
Creed, yeah.
Yeah. I made you rewatch that.
Yeah, we went to the theaters to see that.
Yeah.
Did Pan come out this year? Was this year, right? I think.
I don't know.
If Pan was this year, we just got to talk about Pan really quick. Pan is the low key origin story of Peter Pan.
It's called Pan?
Yes, it's called Pan. Weirdest fucking movie.
Yeah.
ever.
I
So
think that
weird.
was 2015, I want to
It
say.
could have been.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
was.
But the first, like, we went to the theaters to see this, and I was like, oh, this movie looks great. Like, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
First 3/4 of the movie, great. Look, it was pretty cool, you know.
Yeah.
Like film style was very beautiful. The music was nice.
It was good.
Everybody's acting was great. You get to the last part of the movie, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? I don't understand this.
It goes downhill real
It's
fast.
it's just like, what the fuck?
Hit a wall.
Yeah, I was like, you lost me. You lost me a while ago. How about you, Kyle? What was your favorite movie? Was Civil War this year?
That's mine.
Oh yeah, baby. Civil War.
It's either that
I don't-
one.
I don't really watch new movies. Like,
No.
I go back to movies I've never seen and like
Oh, I
we
get you.
like discover them for the first time. I'm like, wow, that's good.
What's a movie that you like just found out about this year? Like it could have been an old movie you just, or you just watched it this year, had like no idea what it was gonna be like.
I don't remember.
No.
Like, I don't know. Whenever I sit down and watch TV, it's for shows like on Netflix.
We could do that too as a topic.
Yeah.
TV shows.
Movies. I don't know.
Don't know.
Sorry. I don't know.
That's okay.
I mean,
not every topic is gonna hit everybody.
overall favorite is I Am Legend, but like I didn't just discover that with
Yeah.
Will Smith.
That's
a good
Very
movie.
good movie. Yeah. That is good. So you said yours is
It's
Civil War.
it might be. It's like Civil War, Doctor Strange, or this weird movie I saw called Arrival, and it's like
Oh, I keep seeing. No, I saw commercials for that. I think.
yeah,
Was
it has like
the-
Amy Adams in it.
Yeah, she like was trying to talk to the aliens.
Yeah, like these aliens come down from space.
The
Spoilers.
commercial made it look stupid.
It was a sick movie.
Hang on. The commercial made it look so dumb. I watched like a review from everybody about this movie. Everybody was like, "This is the best movie I ever saw.
Yeah.
It's amazing." And I was like, "Oh, maybe I should see it then."
No, it's like it's so weird. Like these aliens come down from like space, and they like talk to people with like ink blots that are like just like circles and like but like the circles like mean shit. And she's like, she's like a scientist who like deciphers like language and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So they like call her onto the scene to like decipher the language, and like apparently like the aliens went back in time they started talking to the humans to like give them time travel powers so they could like help them fight like in the future when like the alien race who came to Earth is like getting like fucked up from someone. So like, it's like, but like you only find this out at the end of the movie, and like it's so crazy. Like I can't even explain it to you. It's like hard to explain. Like you have to watch it twice to like understand it, kind of movie.
That sounds almost like they've had a lot of space movies lately.
Yeah, true.
But that sounds almost like, I think it was 2015 Interstellar.
Yeah, it's like kind like I would like group it into that kind of movie.
Did you watch Interstellar?
Yeah.
I loved that movie. I thought that movie was great. You know, awesome. We watched it with Mary's dad, and he did not understand anything in the movie, and because of it, during the movie, oh yeah, he hated it, and he repeats himself a lot. Yeah. So he was like, "I don't get this. I hate this movie. I don't get it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate this movie. I don't get it." It was so rough, and I loved this movie the whole time I was watching it, and I was like, "You're ruining it.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this to me? Please stop."
That's what my mom does, and my girlfriend does. They're like, "What just happened? Who just who are they hurting? Who are they killing?" And I'm like, "Shut the fuck up."
She does that to me with shows, but I don't mind it because generally, like, it gives me a reason to explain everything to her.
I just want to, like, whenever I'm watching a show, I'm just like, shut up.
I like talking about things I'm interested in. So like when people don't know what's going on, I like to like inform them.
Yeah,
you know what I
me
mean?
too. That's
like
what
when
I
it comes to like
like
comics,
to teach people.
especially.
Yeah, that's why like
Civil War was
like
sick.
I love watching superhero movies and shows with her because she doesn't know much about them. So like I get to explain everything to her, and then like that's awesome to me. It's almost like I get to like relive everything for a minute. But I'm the way you are with movies with video games. I don't want anybody to talk to me. I just want to be left alone.
Yeah.
And yeah. That's the one thing she does to me is like I'll play a video game and I'll be like really into it. I'll be like, "Oh yeah, fucking killing people." And then she'll be like, "Oh my god, you gotta see this. Cutest puppy I've ever seen on Instagram. It's doing a backflip. You gotta see it." And then I'll watch it. It's like not even doing a backflip. It's just like sitting there, but it's just really cute. And I'll be like, "Okay, thanks. That's great." And then I'll like put my headphones back on and she'll be like, "Oh, this bitch, she just got new makeup." It's kind of funny and I don't mind it, but like sometimes I get really really into things and that's when she does it, you know. Like it'll be like the most progression in the storyline of a video game you could ever get to. Like dudes are finding out who their father is after 50 years and she's like, "Look at this puppy, look at it really quick."
Jaclyn Hill put up a new video.
Jaclyn Hill. What was it today?
It was Jaclyn
what was
Hill.
it? Oh, she's a makeup person on YouTube.
I get you.
Jenna Marbles and dog sweaters is what she wanted to show. Quadruple dog sweaters. So I get that way with video games, so I totally understand what you mean. I think the good thing though is like you have quite a bit of patience.
Yeah.
So like when we watch shows, you'll kind of wait to ask me things.
Yeah. I try to figure some stuff out too on my own.
Yeah.
And then if I can't get it at all, I'm like,
I've been binge watching shows.
What shows have you been watching?
So the most recent one it's called The 100. It's on Netflix.
Oh my god.
I feel like I've heard of that, but I
It's
haven't.
so good.
I
love it.
What is it?
It's about like these nuclear like warfare destroys the earth, and like the last human race goes up into space, and then like they send the juvenile kids down to earth to see if it's livable, and there ends up being like survivors like savages and shit, and like they kill each other. It's like gory and stuff. Then the rest of the people come down. Like everyone's about to die. They survive. They about to die again. And, like it's pretty good.
Oh.
It's kind of like if you liked Hunger Games, you'll probably like that.
I gotta be honest. I
Never
really
saw
don't
it.
care. For
I mean, that's like the closest thing I can relate it to.
I like survival shows more than movies, though.
You probably would like it then.
Yeah.
There's that I binge watch, and then like old shows like The Prison Break. I love that show.
Yeah,
That's a good show.
Yeah. They get crazy after a while, but
Captain
they're
Cole's in
good.
that show.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I've been
And,
watching the
Flash.
Flash. What was the other one? Legends of Tomorrow.
Legends of
That's
Tomorrow
very
is
good show.
tight.
Do you watch Arrow at all?
Supergirl.
I'm started watching
Supergirl's
it
pretty cool.
since he was in the Flash. I started watching it again, but I'm like,
Season
halfway
2 of
through the
Arrow,
first-
man. Oh my god, so
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That's like the
Best
best. I'd say
season.
that's like the best season of
Hands down.
CW TV I've ever seen.
for real.
you
know
know watch
what?
the Vampire Diaries. Little hidden secret.
I've
So
only
whatever.
seen one episode of that, and it was because I slept over at Keiko's house in middle school. I think it was middle school. Like that show's been on for a while, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Was Keiko like super into the Vampire Diaries?
No, here's the thing. It wasn't him watching it. It was his
Oh, no.
mom. And his
Terry.
mom was explaining everything about it to me, and I was like, "Oh, this is actually a decent show."
I watched that like all 7 seasons twice of that, and then there's like a spin-off with like other vampires called The Origins or some Originals. I
Huh.
watched that. It's like a little secret, like I don't tell anybody.
I get you, man.
It sounds interesting. The 100. That sounds interesting.
Oh, and Dexter.
Dexter's wicked. Well,
It's a good show. I'll give it that. I can't get into it.
It was the first show I like.
Here's
At the
my
end, I was like
problem.
crying.
I love movies. Have a tough time watching shows.
I'm the other way.
yeah, I do
around.
too. They like I have nowadays. It's like hard for it to keep my like attention because like I
Yeah.
have shit to do. So like I'm never like home watching like episodes of TV like the nights they come out and stuff.
Yeah,
So like I'm
I
never
know.
like
I don't do that. Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I kind of like see them as I go. You know.
Yeah, it makes sense.
What have we been binge watching?
We were really binge watching every single superhero show we possibly could up to every single
Yeah.
episode that we could. Like we would wait for the new episodes of
Yeah.
everything. And they had like the schedule on CW, so it's like this show comes out this day, this show comes out this day. We would wait on the app and they come out a day later on the app. And I just like wait for them and watch them
Yeah.
every single night. And you love Supergirl so much.
Supergirl's pretty good.
Supergirl's very good. I like it.
It's not bad. I don't think.
It's.
I feel like people had very low expectations for that show, and it turned out to actually be pretty good.
Yes, for sure. You remember?
And now she's in the universe too, with like all the other characters.
She is in a weird way.
Yeah.
In a very weird way. Well, they like
Like
opened
baby
up
mama
everything.
way or like
No,
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 no.
no.
Like running through time.
All right, yeah. Here's the thing: comic books are super confusing, and they explain it in confusing ways too. So basically,
Especially DC. my
oh
God.
yeah. So DC opened up. This has been open in comic books for a while, but in the shows they just opened up the fact that there is a multiverse. So basically, there's the
I learned that
same.
in the Flash.
Yeah.
There's the same Earth but multiple universes. She's in a different one
Yeah.
as everybody else. The Flash and Arrow are in the same one. She's in a way different one. Her and Martian Manhunter, Guardian, are all in a different multiverse. But what they did recently, or they actually did it like twice, I think, is they like opened up, Cisco will open up a portal to a whole new Earth. And like there was an episode where Barry like accidentally went to her world.
And they had
Or
like
her
a crossover.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
the Flash?
Yeah.
That was the first crossover they did.
That was like
and
season 2, right?
That was season 1. It was the very
Of the
first.
Flash?
No, of Supergirl. It
Oh.
was season
Yeah.
2.
Oh, it
of
was
the
a
Flash.
Supergirl episode.
Yeah, it was when
I get you.
Supergirl was still on. Was it CBS?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, she just recently got bought by.
So this is not in like
Second
Flash
season.
series, right? This is in Supergirl series.
It crosses over.
Yeah.
It's like,
But like,
they're
if you're watching an episode of the Flash, does it happen in that?
no, I think it happens in Supergirl.
It happens in the first season of Supergirl, and then later on, in the current episodes, are you like really caught up? Or no.
Whatever's on Netflix.
So
On the
you're
Flash.
not. You're
That's
not
only
like
season
that,
2,
yeah.
I think.
They're a season behind on everything.
Yeah.
So in the current season, basically they had like a big crossover event where like they needed Supergirl's help, and they brought her over to Flash and Arrow's universe, and she helped out.
Season 1 of The Flash was my jam.
Season,
I love that
season
show.
1 was very good.
What about
Season
Luke
2,
Cage?
I really liked.
Oh, Luke Cage. I don't know if I like Luke Cage.
I don't know.
Man.
I didn't really like
I'm
it.
hyped
but
for the Iron Fist show though.
Yeah,
Iron Fist is
looks
gonna be
cool.
sick.
I
They
love.
should do a Heroes for Hire show
They're
with just Luke Cage and him.
yeah,
That'd be mad funny.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We used to watch Jessica Jones. We binged
Jessica
that.
Jones is wicked
Yeah,
good.
Jessica
Forgot
Jones is
about
very good.
that.
I freaking love Daredevil.
I like Daredevil season 1 a lot.
You didn't like season 2?
It's not that I didn't like season 2. It's just like hard to keep my attention because I was like super into the Punisher stuff. Like when that was happening, I was like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
sick. And then like Elektra came on, and I was like, tuning out.
I remember when the second season of Daredevil came on. We were in our senior year of high school.
Yeah.
So it was like last year, and
That feels so long ago.
I watched the whole thing in 2 days.
Yeah,
Not even kidding.
I remember you were telling me about it.
I came up to you in gym expecting you to know everything because
Yeah.
normally you're the one that binge watches
Yeah.
everything. I'm not the one that does that. So I came up to you expecting you to know everything, and you're like, "I'm 3 episodes in." And I was like, "What? No."
I was like, yeah, they introduced the Punisher. He's pretty cool.
I
And you're
couldn't-
like, what do you mean you don't know about Elektra?
Yeah, I couldn't talk to anybody for a while about the second season. I don't think
I
I
still
even
haven't finished
actually
it.
got a full conversation.
I still
from
haven't
everybody.
finished it, honestly.
It's so good.
Do any
So
of you
good.
like The Walking Dead or no?
I like the comics a lot more. Like I'm super into the comics, and like the show's good and everything, but like I don't know.
I enjoyed the first season.
Once you like see the comics, it's just like you're like
the comics
It's
are
like way
they're
different.
so fucking good.
They're
Huh?
fun.
Is it way different from comics?
It's not like
shows?
way different, but it's just like,
It's like a little
yeah, it's like
because like
they take like different.
TV versus comics also they can say
Like
more.
Rick doesn't have a hand and shit, and like
Really?
it's like way gorier.
Yeah, but they
Like
can say
a
more
lot of
too.
shit happens in it.
So like
Yeah,
I don't know. Austin,
Like different characters die. Than
dude, just
opposed
ask Austin Kinsey about it.
Yeah,
he will
he-
tell you like
he has
in
like all
detail
of them, I think.
everything.
But like there's a couple of them where his characters are like every other word is F word.
Yeah, especially
And
Negan.
They're not gonna do that in the show, you know. That's
Yeah.
just not gonna happen. And they're like everything is sexual. Everything they say. it's like different dialogue wise. I think.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
it's like TVMA in comparison to like
You know what they're coming out with
PG-13.
soon that I'm very excited about?
what?
Resident Evil
7.
the final chapter.
Oh, we're
movie.
talking about the movie. Oh
movie.
no,
The game looks good.
the game looks sick,
Yeah.
but oh man,
But the movie, oh baby. I was never like huge into
I remember,
Resident Evil
dude.
games. But
Didn't
the
we see
movies I
Resident Evil
loved.
Awakening?
We did.
That movie was like,
We saw it on
dude.
my birthday.
yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I look back on that, and I'm like, dude, that movie was like not good. Like, it's not even that I didn't like it because I had a good time with it, but I was just like, critically, this movie is
Resident
terrible.
Evil, the one with the Umbrella Corp.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one of those franchises that I give a lot of exceptions to. Because, like, it's almost like Rocky. Rocky, those movies are terrible. They're awful.
They're
not,
so bad, but
They're
like,
not good, but I fucking love them.
Yeah.
They're my favorite movies. My favorite series of movies ever, besides Star Wars. Resident Evil is the same exact way. Like, they almost kind of Michael Bay it in a way. Everything looks beautiful. The sets are great. The characters, like, the acting is pretty good. But then it's like all the monsters and shit are like, really? Like, you went this far? So, I mean, they're bad, but they're good. Yeah, I don't know. So, that's the end of the podcast, guys. We don't really have any more questions, and we're basically out of time. The counter doesn't even show anymore. So
I gotta pee so bad. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm hoping that like, you know, we didn't fuck anything up. Good job on not being racist at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're going to say the N-word now? Cool.
No. All right, so yeah, if you guys want to follow any of these 3 wonderful people, I will have their socials in the description, and I might have it on the overlay if you're watching on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will have this is technically a second episode because I kind of threw in the
Yeah.
old
Season
one.
2.
Season 2, episode
Yeah.
1. Aw,
Season 2,
snap.
episode 1. That'll be the title.
The
That'll
comeback.
Be the title. Yeah. So yeah, we will have more episodes of this. I don't know how frequently we're gonna do it because we all have busy schedules. But I hope you guys enjoyed very much. Check everybody out and have a great day.